Are we close? You just blew your nose on live television.
Oh, I did.
Let's restart the one camera. How do I... Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Hi, all you cool cross-stitchers.
Wait, you're not in the camera. You need to scoot in closer. Maybe I should have put the thing back a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be moving the camera.
We are live. Coming at you.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's fine.
Is it fine? I feel like it's a little crooked. We're newbies at this, so I am sorry you have to see my face so close.
Let's see. Hi, Susan. Hi, Janine. Am I saying that right? Janine? Jeannie, Allie, BK.
Morning.
From sunny southern Utah. It is a beautiful, beautiful day today.
It was like in the 60s yesterday.
Sat outside on the swing, enjoyed the sunshine.
We got our cute little sip, stitch, repeat mugs.
Yep.
I won't be drinking out of this because I'm afraid I'll drink and choke to death on live.
And then would have to do the
These
resuscitation.
Super cute. They're listed in our shop right now. Limited supply.
Yeah.
Super cute and pink. Lindsay's favorite.
My favorite color, wearing pink.
And it's big. This holds
16 ounces.
Plenty of coffee.
Yep.
Pretend I'm drinking it.
Or tea if you like tea.
Which
Well, if you got
I
a
don't
Keurig,
like
you
either,
can
so
put your
hot chocolate.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Keurig hot cocoa.
I have tried to get on the coffee train, the tea train, and I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It tastes really gross to
I
me.
can't start my morning without my morning coffee.
Same.
Just wakes me up.
I've already had 2
starts
cups
the day.
So we're on a roll.
So.
Drinking out of my sweet mug.
Ooh. Ew.
Susan.
Oh, hi, Susan.
All right, should we get going? There's 11.
We have 12 people
Yay!
watching. I am so happy. It's not just us. Just kidding. All right. So, for those of you that are like kind of new, we were doing our floss and quilt tubes together. So now, sorry, we do have 2 dogs if you hear noises in the background. We have decided to do them separately. So every other week is our floss tube. And then on the weeks that we don't do floss tube, it will be our quilt tube. So we are doing floss tube today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Lindsay.
She's the face of the... Just kidding. I'm Emily.
This is my sister, Emily, and my mom,
I'm Nettie.
Nettie. And we're missing Katie. I'm sure she's watching live.
Hi, Katie.
She couldn't make it here today, but she will be in the next floss tube. So
Yeah.
She lives in Vegas, and so she'll either come here or we go there. And so then she's been designing, and we're going to show you some designs.
Yep.
And that, and so yeah.
All right, so to get started, we were going to look at questions, but I don't know how you're going to look at questions.
I mean, I can go out of this.
Okay. So we had a bunch of questions on our last video. Emily's going to bring them up. While she's doing that, I do want to...
And we appreciate... We had 47 comments on our last
like a
YouTube.
record.
Well, our last Stitch video.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool to watch it grow and learning everyone's...
Thank you so much for all your support. Yeah. It's fun to read all the comments.
So the first one is Scotty Dog. And it said, I absolutely loved the 2-door cabinets hanging on your wall. Where did you buy them? And those are downstairs.
Those are in my kitchen. I actually got those at a local home decor store called Rodworks.
Are they only in Utah?
I'm not
I
sure.
think they have one in Las Vegas.
So Rodworks.
It's called
adorable.
Rodworks. It's home decor, and
They might have online. I'm
They're
not sure.
expensive, but they're cute.
they weren't cheap. But I had a gift card, I believe, from Christmas or
It was from
Easter or Mother's Day.
No, it was Mother's Day. Yeah.
And so I splurged and I bought 2 of them because I knew I wanted something kind of symmetrical on each side of my hedge.
Okay, the next one says, "You all do wonderful work." Oh, just kidding. Oh, it's the same lady. So Scotty Dog. Do you lady use floor stands or table stands to hold your frames as you work?
So neither, because we're not that cool yet. No, just kidding. I stitch in a tension hoop. This is my favorite one, this size. We have some of these in the shop, but they're like a lavender color. I like using a smaller hoop. I don't like using huge. I find it really awkward to hold. That's how I stitch. I do not stitch in a... I thought I turned on my do not disturb. Sorry. So, Mom...
I freehand.
She does the sewing method, and she
I do the sewing
hand.
method, and so I don't use a hoop.
We do both. I do both.
How do I get the video to not be sideways?
It's sideways because we are
sideways.
3 of us, and we can't
we
fit
can't
all of us
go
vertically.
this way.
So I'm sorry.
So if you
How
turn
do
your
you
mat,
store
no,
your?
just kidding.
How do you store your DMC? We should grab the thing.
I feel like this is quite a genius method. I haven't seen anyone else do it like this.
I do that with my pictures.
This was my idea because we didn't really have a method, and it drove me nuts.
So this is a large photo and craft keeper. Where did you get it?
I got it at Walmart, and I've seen them at Michael's. You know,
You can get them on Amazon, Michael's.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon.
And then she
anywhere.
labeled each one
So-
with those
So
Sharpie.
if you open it up, she has them labeled. I don't know if you can see.
Like I have the numbers. Like these are like, what is this one?
600, 700.
Okay, so all
600,
this,
700.
This is 600. She has it written on the front here. And then we just open it, and there's our 600s.
Yeah.
We also have bobbinated
Everything that's bobbinated goes in the bobbinated
containers.
Hold on.
These are like the free floss.
not been used. When you can't find the bobbinated, you go here.
It's a method that actually works for us.
And then we have the method of
The
this.
dog
When you're
bowl.
done,
The
This
dog
is our
bowl.
dog bowl.
When you're done,
we throw it in there.
and then Mom has to.
I've done it a lot
Yeah.
too. Lindsay doesn't.
Lindsay don't.
But when
What
we're
don't
done,
I do?
when we buy
You
new,
don't put anything away.
or when we're done with the project, we throw it in here, and then when it gets full, one of us puts
We'll
it all
sit
away.
there and put it all away.
This dog bowl has never been used, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I just collect Ray Dunn, even if it's a dog bowl. I mean,
I
really.
think this is the one I had when, and I used to actually put treats in it. Like,
Because it says chow down.
it
It's
says
cute.
chow down, and so I used to put treats
Yeah.
for the grandkids.
So when
in
we're
it.
done using or we buy new, it goes in here, and then like once a week, Mom goes through this dog bowl of floss, and she puts it away.
I put it away.
Okay.
So that's how we organize.
Oh my heck, we have 22 people watching.
Okay, and then the next
Hi.
question.
I'm so excited.
Someone said,
Okay.
Cindy Henderson asked, can we still get the Sip and Stitch subscription? And it's not a subscription, but...
Go ahead, Em. You can
Oh.
explain.
So, like I said at the beginning, this was the mug. You can buy this separately. Fortunately, we actually might kit... So this was in the kit. This pattern. So you can buy this separately, PDF or paper. You can get the mug, but
Sorry,
good
I'm
news, we
recording on
actually
two
got
things.
some floss. So maybe we could kit some of the kits for this, if there's an interest.
I'm going to show it over here on this
And it would
camera.
just be the floss, the fabric.
So I'll see what I can do maybe later today. It won't be till later. We have other things to get to. But if we can make more kits, I could totally see
It
what
just
I can
depends
do.
on if we've got the floss.
Also, it's not like a set subscription. It's
First come, first serve.
first come, first serve right now. And we have talked about doing it as a subscription, but we don't really have set dates right now. But for sure, there's going to be a 4th of July patriotic theme and a Halloween and a Christmas. Those are for sure planned.
Yes. Carrie, she said, would you ever consider shipping to Canada?
Yes. I have this like fear of getting it wrong, and I just need to get past that basically.
Yeah.
So yes, if there's something you have specifically in mind, let me know. And
Just message Lindsay, because we have done a couple.
message me on the Etsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to find another question. I think that was
Okay.
almost it on questions. Very nice comments.
Thank
These
you.
are all so sweet.
All right.
I think that might be it. I'm just looking for question marks, so when you do comment, put a question mark.
Okay.
'Cause-
So if she finds another one, but we'll move on to the Carrot Farm Stitch Along. We announced this the last Flosstube. This is Katie's design. It's called Carrot Farm. This is the finished piece.
So cute.
Sorry, I kind of have to show it to both. We kind of have this not very good, like, because we're trying to record on a regular camera and our...
Oh,
So we can keep it.
Stephanie asks, is there any way I can hide comments? So if you swipe the comments over with your finger, I can kind of show you on this. Swipe over. No?
No? What just
Maybe
happened?
that's only...
I think you can.
I think
get
that's
rid of
only
them.
after it's been posted. Dang it, I don't think you can.
If anyone knows, comment.
I know when you, on Facebook, you can swipe over. Maybe not on Instagram.
Yeah.
Susan, do you ever need a test stitcher or a test
Sewer.
At this point, we're not, we don't have any openings. We do have some people that do testing for us, but if we're ever in a need, I will usually do a post and say, hey, I need a tester, and it's usually last minute because that's how I work.
Very much last minute.
Tap
Okay.
the screen.
Okay, so let's talk about the Carrot Farm, the Stitch Along. February 7th is the first week, and we're working on the border, so I thought I would get mine out to show you guys. This is the pattern. I wanted to let you guys know, like, the pattern is nice and big. It is nice cardstock. It's heavy, and the chart is color, which I love. How did that get so dirty? Okay. So I am stitching mine on 25 count Lori Holt 25 count Lugana. And I'm working on my border. So do you have the thing? And yes, I'm going out of my comfort zone with the Lugana. You know, I'm scared to stitch on anything but Ada, but this is actually going pretty well. I love the fill of the cloth. So I'm almost done with my border. I'm trying to be a week ahead of everybody so I can show my progress. So I just have a little bit to do to finish. The other thing, we've had some questions on, since we are starting with the border, some people have wondered, they've always been taught to start in the middle of your project. So like fold your fabric and mark the middle.
That's how I was taught years and years ago.
And I've never liked doing that method. There is a tool that It's So Emma came out with. It's called a cross stitch key. We have some in the shop. So this is what it is. And then it has these dots where you can mark your fabric. So this one is 1.5 inches. So you put it on the corner of your cloth, and you can mark 1.5 inches in, 2.5 inches.
Depends how like comfortable you are when you finish.
When you're finishing.
Where you mark it. I used to do like the 2 inches, but I've kind of gone to 1.5. Because that's what I usually leave about 1 inch when I do my finishes. Like I end up cutting it to just 1 inch.
Yeah.
So.
I like to leave around 3 inches on each side if I can. And I think it's smart to start in the right corner and work this way, because then your cloth, your stitches don't get dirty, I feel like. But I also work from the left to the right. It's just kind of what I'm feeling on that specific pattern.
We've had 2 people ask where we're located. So we are in St. George, Utah, which is
actually, we are actually in Ivins, Utah.
Well, Ivins.
But it's St. George.
Ivins is pretty small.
It's like a small town outside of St. George, and we live right by a state park, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Red Mountains.
Red Mountains.
Sunny weather.
We are
Desert.
not a brick and mortar store.
No.
Or online only. We do this out of my home.
This is her loft. This is the upstairs loft area, and that's where our studio is, where we have our long arm. And
Anyway.
Let us know if you have any questions about the stitch along. You can also message Katie directly. This is her pattern that she designed, and we just love it so much. And okay, so
we have that.
We have that done. Now Katie has a new release. This is part of her monthly minis. This is March. It says Love with a gingham shamrock.
So cute.
I'm gonna
On
put
black 14 count Ada.
I might have to make one for my pin cushion.
I think it's really cute. It's so simple, and everyone loves gingham, so.
That green, it just pops so well on the black.
Yeah.
She finished it. This fabric is a Lori Holt fabric, and then she did some rickrack, and these just pop right out and go in here.
Yeah.
She got this at Michael's. This is the information on the back. I don't really... 82959 is the number. So this is available in the Etsy shop, so you can get it now, and it's PDF. All right, so previous finishes, I just wanted to show my Valentine's stamps one more time. We each stitched one. We started with Sweetheart. Mom stitched this one. It's hard to hold these without covering the design. She does hers into little pin cushions.
I have to have a pin cushion by my chair where I stitch.
Yep.
And
so that's how she finished hers. And then it was the February 14th. I stitched. If you need some instant gratification, this is where it's at. Okay.
And then I did Be Mine.
These are all available in the Etsy shop.
And then I did my very first finish like Lindsay, and I cut a piece of felt and I hand stitched it on with a button. I've never done that.
Sorry, the camera's shaking.
I haven't touched it.
I know. It's just not stable.
They're just like mini pillows. And I put it in my tier tray, and it's perfect for a tier tray.
Yes. I have mine in my tier tray as well. All right, so should we talk about whips? Sure.
Mom
Mom
wants to go first. Okay, let's see. So I'll let you hold that.
So I am obsessed with this book, Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee book. We have some in the shop. So this is a quilt, but she
I feel like I should lower this just a hair, but it's not going to.
So this is
she converted her quilt into a cross stitch.
Mom is a speed demon.
I love this.
I am
love
obsessed.
The bright colors. It has been so fun to stitch, and I only do it for maybe a half hour to an hour in the evening. Hold on 1 second. Have Katie call her.
My daughter is calling, and
Here, do you want to take my phone and call
yeah,
her?
sorry.
Children. Just kidding.
I wouldn't be so worried, but she is diabetic, so
we can't ignore her. But so yeah, this is the Bonnie and Camille And I didn't know that there was a cross stitch in the back of the book. And it is turning out beautiful, and I absolutely love it. And
it's going to look great in our shop.
Yep. Yeah. So when it's all done, the girls will finish it for me, and we'll hang it in the shop like we do most of my finishes.
But anything that's like quilty or cross stitchy themed,
we hang in the shop. Yeah. So there's that. And then I started this one
Prim Village by Lori Holt
about a week ago or so, and
we have these listed in our Etsy as well.
And so this is how far I've gotten on this one. And I am using all the called for DMC on this one. And this is just, it's really wrinkly. But it's the coffee tea dye that we've done. And so, but it's, like I said, I'm just using all the called for DMC.
Cute. I love the colors.
Just another relaxing pattern by Lori Holt. I like how they're not stressful and they're relaxing. And let's see. And then I've been doing this one.
So this is Spring Serenade, designed by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thy Thread.
Yeah.
And I think she picked her own colors.
Yes, I picked my own colors. I'm not using any of hers. I didn't really care for the colors.
Are you using Orifloss? I think they were talking about the last one. No, she's using DMC.
Nope, I'm using all DMC on that one. And so this is how far I am on this one. I've just got a little bit more. I've just got her dress to do and a little bit of the other things. But I can't wait to finish this one because it will be finished oval. So that will be a challenge for the girls. So,
and it's not
as big as I thought it was going to be. I like how it's really kind of small and and that.
I'm really liking with Thy Needle and Thy Thread. And we just got some plum sampler patterns too in the shop, and they're so pretty and like sampler looking. I like that. So.
Yeah. So, and then I know that their Fat Quarter shop, I think, is doing like the stitch along on this, and I'm really.
Sew by Row.
I started this a while ago, and I'm actually doing it. I think it's like on a 16 count Ada, and so it's taken me a little bit longer, but I like how it's turning out. Again, I love the bright colors.
Yeah.
I love how they use the bright colors, and that, and so, and we do we have some of these in the shop? We have some of these in the shop too.
I'm back.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Okay. And then, as you know, I'm obsessed with Lori Holt. I'm doing all of the Prim stitches. And so all the other ones, I've almost got all the other ones done. I've just got to do borders. And so I started this one the other night.
This is number 5.
Yeah.
We might have some of those. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I know we do have some of the Prim patterns in the shop.
I don't know why the other camera is not focusing.
And so I keep touching the table. I'm sorry, guys. They're going to fire me.
Yep. I'm just kidding.
They'll fire me from taping, but not stitching. And then I actually started this one last night.
Oh, wow.
This is...
I went upstairs. So my mom, she lives in the upstairs of our house. And she had all of her cross-stitch bags laid out on her bed. I'm like, wow.
They're all laid out.
What are you doing? She literally worked on every single
I worked on yesterday afternoon. It was our day. Wednesdays is our day to do anything we want. We don't have to work in the shop. We don't have to work on anything we don't want to. We just work what we want to do. And so I laid all my bags out on my bed, and I literally worked on everything that I have stitched or whatever. But I just did maybe like a half hour to an hour or whatever. But anyway. So
I can't switch gears that fast.
So I started this one, and I'm actually doing the bottom one, and that's how far I got yesterday.
Waxing Moon Designs Preserving Liberty.
Yeah. So, and I'm using all the called for DMC, just to give you an idea on that.
I think someone asked how you're going to finish and display the Prim one.
The Prim. I was thinking that again, I love all of Lori Holt's fabrics, and we carry most all of it. And so I'm actually probably gonna sew them all together in maybe like a wall quilt hanging or something like that.
That'd be
That
I
would be
think
really
that's what I'm
pretty.
gonna do.
And are you going to use the Prim fabric?
Yes, I'll probably
That's a good
use the
idea.
Prim fabric, and
We have some bundles set aside
Yeah.
of the Prim. And like, we can't get
Well-
rid of these bundles.
Well, and what's this one that the quilt that I did? Is that that's-
Flea Market.
That's Flea Market. And so anytime that she comes out with new fabric, I always usually have a bundle in my stash, and then I have a bundle that I sew.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah,
It's crazy.
you know how
We
she
got fabric coming out
yeah,
of our
you know
ears.
how like she's a Bonnie and Camille fruitcake.
Fruitcake!
I'm a Lori Holt fruitcake. Anyway, so
We're all Lori Holt fruitcakes
Yeah.
here.
So we have all the cards in the shop, and I've actually done a lot of these, and
Yeah.
I'm doing all of them, and I'll probably sew them into a kind of a quilt. And so I'm doing this different, where I started doing this the other night, and I thought I'm just going to do the whole, I sat there and started, so this is C, the packet C, and I will put all of C on a thing. And I
Yeah.
did all the frames first, and then working on the others. And these, let me show you my setup here. This is my container, because I have all the floss. I don't even kit it anymore. I just put all the floss in there with all my stuff, because
These are little not little, because they're actually
Yeah.
quite large, but project bins.
From
We like to
Costco.
use them for our quilting whips.
I
I
can,
guess
like-
cross stitch works too.
well, I
You
had
put your blocks in there.
Well, and I had a smaller one, but then all my threads weren't fitting in it, and so I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna use a big one. So, but yeah, that's all my whips.
All right, so mine, I worked on a little bit of everything that's like, I'm trying to stick with all winter and spring right now, even though I really, really, really want to dig into my Halloween, like really bad. I'm working on this. This is a tra-la-la. I'm obsessed with the tra-la-las. She just has such a unique style. I worked on her dress. I'm doing my own colors, but it's very similar to what is on the pattern. It's just, I just kitted it with my own colors.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. We have these patterns available in the shop. This is 16 count parchment. Okay, and then I am working on hands-on design. Let's talk winter. I think she's doing a stitch along, and there's a Facebook group. I just haven't had time to get on there and like look at it. I just have found I have a love for hands-on design. I kind of like love all of her stuff.
Yeah, they are cute.
I'm doing mine on navy.
That is so pretty.
That's gonna be cute.
I'm having a hard time deciding if I'm gonna keep the other colors the called for or do more of my colors. Like, I was thinking, I like the greens, but
Yeah, the
I don't
green.
like the gold as much. I
You
was
should
thinking
do
of doing a
something.
light blue.
Yeah, do something different.
That's more my
Style.
style.
I don't think blue and yellow, they're contrasting colors. I don't think the yellow would look glue on.
I'm
Look
not
good on. I cannot talk. I don't think yellow would look good on blue, and that's my hairstylist talking, because
Yeah.
blue cancels out like yellows and oranges. So I just wouldn't do it.
I did get my Frosty Forest out, and you guys, I'm having a really hard time with this. I think because it's such like a giant project, I'm like intimidated by it, and I'm having second thoughts on my cloth color, and basically I'm just really concerned about.
I think it's turning out pretty.
I think
but-
it's turning out really pretty.
So I really wanted to get month 1 done for January, but it didn't happen.
You can go up a little for the other camera.
Okay.
There you go.
So this is a 14 count cloth that I dyed, and then I re-dyed, and then I dyed it again because I was not getting the color I wanted.
It will never.
Katie said,
matched.
"I love it. Keep working on it."
That was
And I
Katie,
don't-
the sister.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing each individual border. I'm gonna connect.
I actually saw another one posted that they connected it.
I'm connecting it so it looks like one big scene. So that's what I'm doing. I started using called for. The green for the trees that is called for in the pattern was not showing up very well on this fabric, so I changed it to my own color. It's more of a
Well, it
dark
just
green.
gets scary when you're having to change colors with a big piece.
I do love how great my white is showing up. Like, that was my biggest concern, is having my white show up. And it's showing up really well on this
really
cloth.
Pretty.
So, I'm just going to put it away and put it in a corner until I want to work on it again.
No, you're not. She's gonna work on it.
I started this last night. This is a hands-on design. Stitching is my heart's desire. It's a little mini, like, cushion, and I think I am going to actually do this project. She has instructions on how to do it. I am not doing the called for, and I need your guys' help because I'm doing it on the 25 count Lugana, and I started doing the dark right here, this dark part. I was having a really hard time counting my stitches with the dark. Like, is that normal? When I changed colors and I did the pink, I can count them just fine. But, like, I could not count my row. It was really hard for me to count these. Is it just me? So I decided to change it up more, and so I'm doing all my words in the dark pink. And then my flowers, I'm going to do, instead of the dark pink, I'm going to do the yellow for the bud part, and then pink for the actual petals. So, let me know your thoughts on counting stitches when you're using really dark floss. Like, for some reason, it's really hard for me. And I tried putting on magnifying glasses. I don't know what they're called, but it's Lori Holt. She did a video and she talked about them. So I ordered a pair.
We've all tried them.
We only ordered one pair because we all wanted to try it before we committed in buying each of us a pair. And they were making me, like, seasick.
Me too.
I don't think I could do it.
Although it was amazing, I could see so well.
I'm thinking I want to just go buy. I was telling her just some cheater glasses because I wear glasses anyway that's bifocal.
Mm-hmm.
But to work on something that small, I think just a pair of really cheater glasses that are just stronger.
Yeah.
Just so I could just put them on my nose, and I think that might help better for me.
I don't do I don't. If it's making her sick, it'll make me sick. So I'm not even.
I'm
gonna
really
try.
susceptible to feeling
Me too.
nauseated.
I think I have vertigo.
And I do have vertigo too. And then also, like, I can't sit in the back seat of a car.
No.
And it's not fair because I'm the same way. But guess who gets forced in the back seat every day? Just kidding.
It's been that way since they were in elementary. So
She's the youngest. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it's disturbing me. I'm sorry. Okay.
You must not have.
Okay. So,
Anyway.
our stamps. You guys, I love that you love my little stamp designs. So I'm going to show you. This is not released yet, but this is the first one in the Easter series. And
I love it so much.
It's
I'm
so
doing all three.
it says hippity hop.
And there's a bunny bum. It's so cute.
Little Peter Cottontail.
I don't know why the other camera will not focus.
Maybe go in closer. We might just have to save this one and post that.
I
don't
think
know.
so. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Okay. Hippity hop.
So adorable. It is adorable. I'm stitching all of her. All the Easter ones are so cute. You guys are going to die.
I have them all designed.
And stitched.
Well, one more that needs to be stitched. So they will be being released starting next week. And
I did this one.
It's
So it will go in my pin
cute.
cushion.
so cute. Yeah. So, and I just love the colors,
Yes.
you guys. Let's look at that again because look at how freaking cute it is.
Yeah.
A little bunny butt. I think it would be cute if you even put a pom-pom right here. Like a tiny little pom-pom.
What's in there?
What's in here? I don't know.
Nothing.
No, I have the other one. I'll just show you a little sneaker of the other stamp. It says happy. Happy, happy, happy. So cute. Also, the last house in my house series will be released soon. It's the spring house, which is the final house.
Cute.
My mom stitched it and it is adorable. So watch for that. We'll probably show it the next floss too.
Excuse me.
All right, Emmy.
I don't have much. I've been sewing, not stitching.
She has been on a roll with the sewing lately.
So I'll have more to show on Quilttube. This is what I've been working on the most. I really have liked it.
I want to stitch this.
Souvenirs of the Heart.
Cute.
With thy needle and thy thread. I just love it so much. And
Are you doing called for?
no, I picked my own colors. And
Erin wants to know if we will be doing a stitch along with the houses.
we should.
Not at this time, but we will be. We have several stitch alongs planned for this year.
Yeah.
So the next one will be probably a 4th of July stitch along. So more details will be coming out about that.
So I'm just slowly getting there. The only thing that's not showing up great is the white, but I'm going to be filling in around it.
Oh, so you will be able to see it.
It will pop out eventually, but I'm using eggshell for that. So I'm loving this so much.
It's really pretty.
I
love how old school it looks. And I've been watching Bridgerton again while I stitch this, and it makes me feel like this is something they would have stitched and put in their house back in that day. And I just love Bridgerton so much. I don't know if anyone else has watched it, but I'm watching it again for a second time.
I want to watch it really bad, but I'm kind of one of those
It's so
that wants the whole series to be out before I actually
I actually
binge it.
might
Start
read the
it.
books. It's that good. I heard the books are excellent. So I'm tempted to read the books. It just has such a good storyline, and
She's obsessed. She
So
talks
good.
about it every day.
I listen to the playlist too. I don't even know if I worked on this, so I don't know if there's anything new to show, but I'm going to show it. Country Cottage Needleworks February Cottage. I think I've worked on it since the last one. Honestly, I can't remember. I forget.
February started.
I know, I'm done.
kidding.
I did
It's
get
almost done. You
farther.
need to get it done.
I
That's
picked my
awesome.
own colors.
It's pretty.
And I just love the variegated pink house. Look how cute that's.
That is
I
really
love pink. So
it's a variegated pink house.
Totally my jam.
So I did get farther, I think, since the last one.
I actually got all of my whips out last night, and I couldn't believe how many I had.
We actually want to list everything we have. So I was like, we need to all say what like whips we have so we can like list them. And then I'm doing Prim Village too, which Mom has. I don't have the pattern.
Oh.
I want to do this now. Everyone's doing it,
I picked,
and I want to do it.
So I cannot commit to that big of a pattern. So I'm doing the row, and I'm doing it like Java Girl. I'm doing just the row, but I'm doing... So I just made 3 quilts, and they all are very soft and muted tones. So I picked similar colors. And the next house outline will be blue. So I'm trying to get the outlines in so I can, like, when Mom when we are all together, I can just do the fill in.
Just fill in. I love doing that.
I'm thinking that would be great for our Super Bowl party because you can just fill it in.
It's
I
lines.
need something like that.
That's
Because
what
I'll tell you
doing.
why I don't get stitching done, because we're all together all the time and I cannot stitch and talk I can't do it. I have to be in peace and quiet. So this will be a good stitch when I'm hanging out because it's vertical, like up and down is all. And I'm doing DMC. Yeah. I'm not doing any variegated, I don't think. No, I'm doing all DMC so that I don't have to think about it.
That's a great. Hi, Linda.
She's so sweet.
Yes.
And then that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, so there's a few other things that we want to talk about. So those are our whips. We have fallen into the rabbit hole of Winter Rose Manor.
Yes.
We bought the pattern.
We are doing it. This is nothing like what I would do. But can I just tell you, the house sold me. It's literally pink.
It's so pretty.
You guys.
So we're waiting to get floss.
I ordered all the called for, but a lot of it's sold out.
So we're going to Vegas next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
And I'm scared.
I'm really nervous, but when I looked at her chart,
it is
very
easy.
Well written.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. So thank you.
It's in color.
Brenda Gervais.
It's in color. It's easy to look at and read. We love it.
I can't wait.
Yes. Dan's Forever Love. We're on the same page because the pink house.
It's so
How
pretty.
could you not love a pink house? Like, if it was acceptable here where I live to have a pink house.
Are you going to sell kits? We actually we ordered floss and hardly any of it came.
Because it's out of stock.
I think because everyone is doing the stitch along that all the called for is low on stock. So we didn't even get our floss.
So when we go down to Vegas, we're going to
Vegas. I am really concerned about which fabric I want to stitch this on.
Me too.
The sample, I don't know where it says. It does somewhere. It's like a 32 count, I think. And
I'm going to have to break down and get that.
I am not in a place where I can stitch 32 count.
Will we have some in the shop?
Yes. Emily, we have...
I can list if you order more.
Yeah, I'll order some
because we don't have the floss. I'm not jumping on it today, so I'll list 2 patterns today.
Yeah. And I mean, they are a little bit pricey, but that's because it's pages.
It's a book.
But to me, it's worth it because it's
well
so
done.
large. The chart.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, oh my gosh. This is doable, I feel like.
Well, even just doing the mini sampler when I'm doing, I like the samplers because it's very delicate. It's not a ton of like fill-in besides the house, if you think about it.
I just love everything about it, even though literally it matches nothing in my house.
You could make that your bedroom.
I could.
Theme.
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning.
I'll probably, if I finish and do it, I'm probably going to put that in my bedroom.
This is a masterpiece. And I will pay to get it framed.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that out there. What's the other things we wanted to talk about?
We've listed over, what did I say,
200 patterns in the shop. We've been holding on to them.
And I have this to list today. A lot of tra-la-las.
We'll show some of them. So look for these in the Etsy shop later today and tomorrow. I'm obsessed.
I think that one's adorable.
I'm a huge tra-la-la fan.
Me too. And again, no one's answered if they have found her on social media. So
I cannot find like her personal
like
not
who's
like her
this woman? What does
page.
she look like? I'm one of those people when I like Bridgerton, I go and stalk everyone in the show, and I want to stalker
my
pattern designers, and I can't find her. So
this is a cute one for
that's
Easter.
the one Mom's doing.
Mom is stitching this one. She's doing her own colors. You guys,
that one's cute.
I have to stitch this. They
It's
are little mice on bobbins. Like, how clever and cute is that?
That's one that would have to go in the shop if we did it. I like that one.
Cute little Santa. We got a lot of those.
I love this.
Her Halloween patterns are to die for. This is why I can't like stay out of the Halloween. Like, I think I need a full day to do just Halloween.
I'm doing that one. I think it's
called
so cute.
Scary
Mouse by Brenda Gervais.
It's so simple and cute. I think that's one
adorable.
I'm gonna do that one.
We have The Love Lives Here by Country Cottage. I actually thought about starting this, but I think it's too late. I think I'd lose interest because we're like out of February.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Here is what I'm stitching. Stitching is My Heart's Desire by Hands On Design. Lots of tra-la-las. I kind of went overboard. Look at, did I already show that one? Okay, yeah, these are all, look at this one.
So cute.
And then look at this one. You guys, I do like an order every week, and I just can't stay out of like the tra-la-la section.
I wish I could design like her. Like, I don't know how she comes up with it.
Like, she has very clever designs, and it's cute. It's like very cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I've been ordering cloth to list in the shop.
We're figuring
out the best way. How do you guys like to buy your cross stitch cloth? Do you like fat quarters, yard cuts? Like, what do you guys like? Because we got some really pretty pieces. We've got a 25
like a yard usually.
A 25 count Lugana. This is Zweigart. Really pretty. And then look at this piece. It's modeled.
That's not being sold, is it?
Pretty.
Stormy Night.
I love that.
You don't even want to stitch on 25 count.
Oh, okay. It's
25 count Lugana. This really pretty green. I just see something springy on this. I think it would be really pretty. I got this out. Country Mocha Lugana, 25 count. This one has a nice modeling look to it.
Yeah.
And then this, I don't know what I was thinking, but 32 count Lugana. I'm like, I'm just going to order this and I'm going to see if this is something I could even attempt. I don't know. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do we want to give away?
So last week,
What was the last?
we gave away the Carrot Farm pattern. Well, we're giving it away, and we picked a winner. I just counted the comments, did a randomizer, and it was the winner of the Carrot Farm
I don't
pattern
have that anywhere near me.
I don't know.
is 56 Beach Girl. So she will need to email us her address, and we will get that shipped. And we will give away something today. That's up to Lindsay.
What if we give away? So I was going to show these. These are Priscilla's Pretty Plaids.
Are we missing? Is that all of them?
There's a gray piece. I just didn't have it in this little bundle. So
So
let's give away. If you guys know, Priscilla came out with her own fabric line called Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. We have the gray one too. It's just not in my hand. So let's give it. We'll do a fat quarter bundle. To enter, you have to comment on the YouTube.
Yeah. So
Sorry, this is live, so it's kind of weird. But comment on the YouTube video if you want a chance to win. Tell us. What should they tell us? This is always.
I even thought of this. Just kidding.
Do you prefer coffee or tea? Or, in my case, hot chocolate.
Oh, there you go.
Which one do you prefer?
Coffee, tea, or hot cocoa?
I am a hot chocolate, even though I actually don't drink it very often. I cannot drink coffee or tea. It just grosses me out. Emily?
I like coffee. I don't like tea at all. The only tea I'll drink is Starbucks if it's.
I
like
do
it.
like Starbucks strawberry acai. I don't even know if I'm
They're
saying
like
that right.
yummy tea, cold teas. Like the dragon fruit one is really
Yes. Is that even considered tea? Because it's got all sorts of stuff in it.
good. No.
Mom?
I'm a total coffee girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so enter to win this cute. We have some of these in the shop too if you want to order some to do your finishes. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you get lots of stitching done.
Yep.
And let us know if you have any questions, comments.
Yep.
Thanks for joining
Like,
us.
subscribe, and share.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a beautiful day.
How do I stop the video?
Coffee and tea. Gross.
I
I think you just exit. Press the X.
Oh my gosh. And